So it's been a while since I've been reviewing anything substantial. I mean, I was planning to do a special about how much I hate Angry Birds, but I decided not to put it up. Um, it seemed like kind of too long. It was like 8 minutes long about me just bitching about Angry Birds. So I decided I would actually try Minecraft. Now, my friends were on and on and on and on about how much they love Minecraft, and I really wasn't interested in it. But I was kind of mistaken. However, I did try two other versions besides Minecraft, which are like clones of it. But today I'm kind of doing like a special where I'm reviewing all three and seeing which one out of the three is actually the best. Now, I have Minecraft, the original, which goes for about $22 on the internet. You can download it from Mahjong, which is the producer of it. And then there's two others. I'm not sure if you've heard of them. They're Xbox Live indie titles. We have Fortress Craft. Sorry, I'm getting so many mines and crafts and bullshit together. Fortress Craft and Total Miner. Now, each one of those is about $4 at the marketplace, which is not that bad compared to the total price of Minecraft. However, let's see how much of a difference it is, and maybe Minecraft is actually the best choice. So I divided them into four different categories. Overall, graphics plays an important part, controls and playability, and this also includes like game modes and etc. The audio quality, and the overall appeal and price. So let's see which one's the best. Before we begin, let's just talk about Minecraft in case you don't know what it is, in case you've been under a rock or whatever. Essentially, it's a game where you go around in this open world, and you can play either in like survival, which is like kind of more of a game-ish, or you can actually do like creative. Now, I don't know why it's so addicting, because it is. I think it's just like that natural human instinct to build shit. I don't know, but I mean, I remember when I was like a little kid, I used to play with Legos, and I just like, for some reason, building shit, but I don't know, this is more like the modern version of Legos, where you can play on the console. However, it's not exactly Legos, but it is interesting, and it's fun and addictive to play. And if you, in general, want to play one of these types of games, I would suggest go all for it. The creativity level, you can just go wherever. And if you're into map building, which I really miss in a lot of games. Now, I know Crysis did this. I don't know Crysis 2 did this from the PC, but I know Crysis had map building. I know Far Cry 2 had map building, which was lovely, but nobody really played it. So, yeah, if you like building shit, you should definitely be interested in either three of these titles, but let's see which one's the best pick. Graphics. Now, graphics, they all have this nostalgic value to them. They all feel kind of outdated, but in a nice way. I mean, granted, they're kind of like, they're independent games, so they're not going to have, like, you know, Crytek engines and all that stuff, Skyrim engines, whatever, but they do have a nice substantial engine for what they do. They're just building simulators for the most part, but they are fun. They don't incorporate like, you know, like Zoo Tycoon and stuff like that, but they do incorporate unique styles where you do have a first person angle, which I do like, but you can also shift it in one of the games, and I'll get to that, to third person. I'm not sure Minecraft does that, but yeah. Minecraft overall is visually appealing in the sense that, I mean, if you're looking for something that's like early 2000s looking and you're trying to get like a little nostalgic, it's totally worth it. However, if you're looking at Fortress Craft has some enhanced visual qualities that makes it a little bit more eye-pleasing, especially for the console generation. And a lot of the things are a little bit more reflective and overall better looking. I'm not sure that it's just conversion to Xbox 360, or is it just because they decided to make it that way. But I enjoyed this a little bit more than Minecraft visually. Total Miner, however, is pretty much kind of like in between Fortress Craft and Minecraft. It does have some visually appealing things, however, a lot of it's pretty bland, and it's kind of like one of those, it just doesn't look really nice. It doesn't look nostalgic, nor does it look a little bit more high definition. So it's kind of in the in-between. Overall, for the graphics category, I will have to go with Fortress Craft, simply because I like the design and I like the overall visual appeal more than maybe the Minecraft. Now, people might hate me for that, but I just, the visual appeal of it just is a little bit more to me. So I'm going to have to go with Fortress Craft. Well, the graphics are pretty, but how are you going to actually move around in this, this open world? Well, Minecraft actually functions pretty well. It has pretty much like, you know, first-person shooter style movement controls because it's a FPS. But yeah, it does have a nice inventory system, and overall it functions really well. There's, I believe, 2 different modes in it, which is survival, which is kind of more like the game core type, so it's a little bit more substantial, and free play, which is basically creative mode. There are like, there's more of indigenous populations there. There's creatures. I mean, there's all these different things. And don't even get me started on multiplayer. I know that multiplayer, you kind of join together to build stuff. There's no like an actual death match or whatever, nor was I expecting that. But yeah, overall multiplayer seems a little bit more dense and thorough in Minecraft than in like Fortress Craft and Total Miner. Fortress Craft has just a creative mode as of now. Now, they say that they're going to eventually make a patch, but that's debatable when they're ever going to make it. But right now, it's pretty much of a free creative thing. And other than searching for relics for most of the time and building to your heart's content, there is a nice multiplayer mode where you just essentially build and destroy enemies, and then you can hit them with the hammer. It's a band hammer. It's pretty awesome. But nothing really, you know, different there. There's no like survival mode, which is kind of a downer. And there's not really that many creatures overall. I don't believe there's any creatures in Fortress Craft actually. But the avatars are nice, you know, nice touch to it. So it's overall a pretty attractive game, especially for only $4. Total Miner, however, it has like the survival mode and multiplayer and single player. However, controls are horrible. Now, while, you know, Fortress Craft has a very fluid control scheme on Xbox, Total Miner just feels like they try to convert the PC over to a console, and it's just a train wreck. I don't even know how to function a lot of the processes. And besides building and that, I mean, those are the 2 major functions that you need to know, is building and deleting. But the inventory system's all fucked up, and you really don't know what to do. To make matters worse, the HUD is pretty shitty looking, and it's just unattractive overall. But playability and control scheme, while the Xbox One is extremely fluid and very nice, I am going to have to give it to Minecraft because you have more playability functions and you have a nice survival mode, which you don't get right now in Fortress Craft, although that might change. So the category goes to Minecraft. Audio quality, aside from the occasional ambient music and all the titles, there really isn't that much. I don't believe there's a chat function either, so it's there is a chat function. Actually, I'm sorry, I take that back. There is a chat function on Xbox's Fortress Craft. However, Minecraft I'm not sure about. Oh shit, we'll continue in part 2.